For most of my life, I was petrified of being lazy and boring, among a ton of other things. But lazy and boring was a big one for me because I was a late bloomer and I didn't know who I was. And when left to myself, nothing came out. And all of a sudden, my mind started labeling me as lazy and boring, and then it started putting pressure on me. I started putting pressure on me to have to be exciting, to be dynamic, to be productive. But all that led to is me feeling a sense of pressure to live up to some expectation instead of being able to hold space and wait for the real me to manifest. And then one day, I decided to give myself permission to be all the things my mind was afraid of me being. Lazy, boring, selfish, unattractive, uninteresting, unintelligent, not funny. I let myself be those things. I made a deal though. As long as we don't injure ourselves or injure someone else, I'm going to allow us to be all the terrible things we're afraid of being. It was really scary, and it's still scary when I have to do it. I knew my mind was going to kick and scream when I tried to allow myself to be all the things I was afraid of being. But it was time for me to step up as the king of my life, the parent. And instead of pandering to my mind's desire for what it felt I needed to be, or to run away from what I couldn't be, didn't want to be, it was time for me to choose my soul unconditionally, which is really scary. What if I am lazy? What if I don't accomplish anything? What if I'm really boring? No one wants to hang out with me. What if the rest of life is moving at a pace that's too fast for me? Well, I know if I'm going to find peace in life, peace comes from in here, not from there. And I got to align with this and make my mind adapt. So that's what I did. My mind saw myself as ultimately being a slug. That was the epitome of boring and lazy, apparently. And then I started saying to myself, Adam, I will love, accept, and support you no matter who you are or what you're capable of or what you're not capable of. Even if you're a slug, I choose you. When you finally give yourself permission to be all the things your mind is afraid of being, finally, you have the chance for your actions to come from a place of authenticity. And the cool thing is that once you're liberated, you tend to have more to offer the rest of the world. Usually the things we're afraid of being, we end up not being. But it's a big leap of faith. If you want to hear my next Even If, subscribe, follow. Nothing but love.